This is a prime example of a totally useless, pathetic, stupid team. It happens. Enjoy. It's fun to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Hey, you know what? Klaus has figured out how to play this German premium tank, the Schmultrum. You know, Klaus did a video about this tank before and called it a useless piece of shit, but was playing this tank completely wrong. You know, the problem was Klaus was playing this tank like a man, you know, because it's got supposed to have a good turret and great camo and a good gun. And Klaus was trying to play this tank like a man, but now realized that if you want to get ace tanker and do well or have a good game in this tank, you have to play it like a pussy. So what you have to do with this tank is sit at the back like this and hide and be a pussy all game and just snipe. That's what you have to do in the Schmultrum, because all the strengths of this tank lead you to hide like a pussy. It has no strengths that let you move up, because if you move up in this tank, you will die like a pig. So might as well live like a pussy than die like a pig, right? And the other thing you have to hope for is if your team is completely, utterly hopeless, then your team will start to lose and the enemies will get closer and you can sit at the back like a pussy and take some shots like this. So those are the ingredients you need to make this useless piece of shit premium tank work. You have to hide at the back like a pussy, and you have to hope that your team retreats and lets the enemy come into range so you can shoot. It's simple, really. And Klaus has figured this out and had a couple pretty good games. So here we go. Klaus is doing his job, hiding like a pussy, and the teammates are doing their job, losing the hill and falling back. So look at this. You can hide like a pussy, you can take some shots with this laser accurate German gun, and you don't move up under any circumstances. If you move up with this tank, well, first of all, you can't move up quickly because you're freaking slow. But if you do move up, anyone who sees you will realize, oh, it's the Schmultrum. Let's just kill it. And they will kill you. Tier 4s, Tier 5s will all kill you easily. So what you do is you hide like a pussy and you take your shots from way at the back. That's working out pretty good. So let's watch this game. Klaus has already got a few shots. And this works particularly well, Klaus mentioned, when you have a team of players that, well, you know, it's not their fault because they see their top tier Schmultrum hiding at the back and they don't want to move up. You know, the tier 4s and 5s do not want to be the ones that move up. So they don't move up, and that lets the enemy move up and means the pussy at the back can get some shots. And I think that's why Klaus hated this tank so much, because when you're top tier, if you move up any other tier 6, like look at the enemies, they have a KV2, an M6, a Cromwell. If Klaus moves up, any of those tanks will kill this Schmultrum easily. Easily. So if you have a Schmultrum on your team, you will lose most of the time. unless you realize, oh, we have a Schmultrum on our team. He's going to hide at the back like a pussy. We better change our strategy and pull back and let the enemies come over the hill so the pussy Schmultrum can take some shots. And that's what Klaus is doing. And Klaus is sticking with that strategy. Look at this. Shooting the KV2, bouncing on the side of the KV2. Klaus has hid like a pussy this whole game. And the team has changed their strategy and they're feeding Klaus. They're pulling back so the enemies can push forward and the pussy at the back can take his shots. Now, of course, you have to play about 20, 25 games before you get a team that changes their strategy to let you do this, right? Most other games, you sit at the back like a pussy, and either your team wins right away, and then you just sit there like a pussy and do nothing, or your team pushes up and dies because, you know, some of the team is hiding at the back like a pussy, so they're outnumbered and they just get killed right away, and then all the enemies charge you and you get a couple of shots and you die. Well, most games are like that, and every now and then you get a team like this team that, you know, just dies gracefully and slowly does nothing so that you can sit at the back and get most of the damage. Like this ELC is going to be nice enough to shoot the KV2 and let Claus get the rest of the shots. And of course the Schmoldrum will bounce because, you know, why not bounce on a KV2 which has almost no armor? Yeah, see? Because this is a premium tank with a pretty shit gun. Well, it's not shit. It's actually a really good gun. It's just the penetration is crap. You bounce a lot of shots, but you have to load some premium every now and then. Claus is trying to stick with regular ammo. Now look at this. Claus is going to make a flanking move. It's time for the pussy to move. Oh, no, wait. There's Cromwell. You're pretty fast. Why don't you go shoot that guy? Okay, Claus will do it. Cromwell, you're just going to sit there. Claus will do it. Yeah, you just drive around. There you go, Cromwell. You know what? You don't have to go all the way down there to shoot. You just have to aim and then shoot. Okay. All right, so now let's get back to the other side. What's the score here? Well, it's a pretty close game. So, the teammates on the east side are pulling back. There's a full health Nashorn. He's going to pull back and be nice enough to let Claus, in his pussy tank, slowly creep up. And creeping up, this is as fast as this thing goes. Driving on grass, so the terrain resistance is reducing the speed by 50%. Because it's German. It's not Russian. Here we go, slowly making its way here. And a miss. Okay, come on. Let's just slowly creep up here. There we go. Okay, Gignafaska ausgescheißen. All right, so only 2 left. Now it's time for the pussy to put on the big boy pants and start moving up. And look at this, KV1S, a tier 5 that could easily bully this little pussy tank. Come on, ELC, don't die. Maybe you should wait. What? Just hide, ELC, stay alive. The pussy's coming to help you. Oh, the ELC died. Now, look at this. Camo paint, 100% camo crew, tank that's supposed to have fantastic camo net, and binocs. Versus a Russian heavy tank. So Claus moves into position, stops, let the binocs engage to spot the enemy. Oh, Claus is spotted. Oh, okay, so the KV1S, the heavy tank, he spots Claus. Claus is in the medium tank with great camo net, 100% camo crew, camo paint. Who spots who? Russian heavy tank spots you. Russian heavy tank probably with 80% crew, no camo, 0 base camo, bad view range, blah, blah, blah. So you know what? Fuck spotting. It's time to take off your sister's dress and put the big boy pants on. Put the big boy pants on, you pussy, and get in there and take a shot. Come on, let's do it. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way we win the game. There you go. And that's how you get Top Gun and Ace Tanker in the Schmoldrum. You play it like a pussy. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this replay and hope you picked up a couple of good pointers there on how to play this German premium pussy tank, the Schmoldrum. Leave a comment. Let Claus know what you think about the strategy in this German tank. Claus can't wait to read the comments.